You may be losing muscle in your sleep, unless you do this one simple thing. Every night, while you lie in bed and drift into sleep, something invisible may be quietly slipping away. Your strength. After 60, your body can lose up to 8% of its muscle mass every decade. But here's the part most people don't realize, that loss doesn't just happen during the day. Most of it happens at night silently, slowly, while you're asleep. And unless you take action, it won't stop. But here's the good news, there's a surprisingly simple fix. A single, small change to your nighttime routine can not only slow down muscle loss, it can help reverse it. Science now shows that eating the right kind of food before bed can spark overnight muscle recovery, ease soreness, and help you wake up stronger, not weaker. So if you're over 60, and serious about preserving your strength, independence, and energy, this episode of Wise Elders' Tales is for you. Welcome to Wise Elders' Tales, where we bring you science-backed ways to age gracefully, stay strong, and live fully after 60. In today's episode, we're diving into a critical yet often overlooked issue affecting millions of older adults. Nighttime muscle loss. You see, muscle doesn't just vanish because of aging. It disappears because your body enters a natural fasting state while you sleep. For 6, 8, even 10 hours, no food, no fuel. And without nutrients to draw from, your body starts breaking down its own muscle tissue to keep vital systems running. This process is called catabolism, and it hits older adults harder than younger people. Why? Because after 60, your body becomes less efficient at using the protein you consume, a condition known as anabolic resistance. That means even if you eat enough protein during the day, your muscles may still not get what they need at night, the very time when your body is supposed to recover and rebuild. But don't worry, there's a solution. Certain foods, when eaten 30 to 60 minutes before bedtime, can dramatically reduce overnight muscle loss. Some can even trigger new muscle growth while you sleep. And today, we're revealing the top 8 nighttime foods that fuel your muscles, ranked from number 8 to number 1. Each one is backed by solid research. And food number 1? In a recent study, it increased muscle protein synthesis by 22% overnight, even without any exercise. So grab your notebook. You're about to learn how to nourish your body, not just during the day, but while you sleep. Let's begin with food number 8. It's affordable, easy to find, and surprisingly powerful. At number 8, we begin with a food so simple, so unassuming, it often gets overlooked. But don't be fooled by its size. The hard-boiled egg might just be one of the most powerful muscle-preserving snacks you can eat before bed, especially after 60. Each egg packs about 6 grams of high-quality, complete protein, meaning it contains all the essential amino acids your body needs to maintain lean muscle mass. And not just any protein, this is the gold standard, easy to digest, quick to absorb, and effective in small amounts. But the true secret behind the egg's muscle-building magic? A special amino acid called leucine, a critical on switch that triggers muscle protein synthesis. You see, as we age, our bodies don't respond to protein the way they used to. We enter a phase known as anabolic resistance, where the same amount of protein that used to build muscle in your 30s might no longer do the job in your 60s. That's where eggs shine. Their unique nutrient profile, rich in leucine, easy to absorb, and highly bioavailable, helps bypass this resistance. And the science backs it up. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients followed older adults who ate whole eggs before bedtime for 12 weeks. The results were remarkable. They retained 19% more muscle mass compared to those who didn't eat eggs. Even more impressive, the egg-eating group showed higher levels of IGF-1, a growth hormone crucial for tissue repair and regeneration, which naturally declines with age. More IGF-1 means better overnight recovery, less soreness, and stronger muscles in the morning. And the best part? Boiled eggs are incredibly easy to prepare. Just boil, peel, and enjoy. For most older adults, 1 to 2 boiled eggs about 30 minutes before bedtime is enough to fuel your muscles through the night. They're light on the stomach, low in sugar and carbs, and won't spike your blood sugar like many common evening snacks. Want to boost the benefits even more? Sprinkle a pinch of turmeric or black pepper on top. Turmeric helps reduce inflammation, and black pepper increases your body's ability to absorb curcumin, turmeric's active healing compound. Feeling a bit hungrier? Add a thin slice of avocado for healthy fats. It'll keep you full longer and provide steady energy as you sleep. Boiled eggs are also perfect for anyone who doesn't have much of an appetite at night. No pots, no pans, no cleanup. Just peel, eat, and you're done. Whether you're recovering from a workout, dealing with joint pain, or simply aiming to maintain your independence, these tiny protein bombs could make a big difference, one bite at a time. To sum it up: easy to digest, rich in muscle-saving protein, backed by science, shown to improve hormones and reduce overnight muscle loss. The boiled egg might just be the simplest, most effective bedtime snack you're not eating yet. Coming in at number 7 is a food your grandparents probably kept in the fridge: cottage cheese. Now wait, before you roll your eyes or say, really? Cottage cheese? Let me explain why this humble, old-school snack is quietly one of the most effective nighttime tools for protecting your muscles. It's all about casein, a special kind of protein that digests slowly and steadily. Unlike whey protein, which hits your system fast and disappears just as quickly, casein releases amino acids over the course of 6 to 8 hours. That's exactly what your body needs during a long night of fasting. Think of whey like a firework, big burst, then gone. Casein? It's more like a candle, steady, quiet, long-lasting. And that's the kind of fuel your muscles crave while you sleep. A study published in the British Journal of Nutrition tested this theory with older adults, giving them a small serving of casein before bed. The results? A 31% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis compared to those who went to sleep on an empty stomach. In other words, the group eating cottage cheese didn't just prevent muscle loss, they actually built new muscle in their sleep. That's a game changer, especially if you're lifting weights, doing resistance training, or simply trying to stay strong and steady as the years go on. So how much should you eat? Start with half a cup, about 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Choose low-fat, plain cottage cheese if you're watching your calories. Not a fan of the bland taste? No problem, stir in a few banana slices, a dash of cinnamon, or a drizzle of honey. Just keep it light, you want to avoid too much sugar late at night. Natural sugars from fruit are fine, and bananas add potassium, a muscle-friendly mineral that helps reduce cramps and improve relaxation. Want to boost it even more? Toss in a teaspoon of chia seeds for extra fiber and omega-3s. And here's another bonus. Cottage cheese is a natural source of tryptophan, an amino acid that promotes sleep and helps calm the mind. So this little snack doesn't just feed your muscles, it also gently tells your brain, it's time to rest. Best of all, it's light, easy to digest, and well tolerated by most people, even those with sensitive stomachs. Many older adults who struggle with sleep or wake up feeling stiff and achy have noticed dramatic improvements just by adding this one food to their evening routine. So there you have it. Affordable, easy, proven by science, and strong enough to protect your muscle mass through the night. If you've been waking up feeling a little weaker, if your strength isn't quite what it used to be, this may be the quiet solution your body's been waiting for. At number 6 on our list, a food you might not expect to see on your bedtime menu: tuna packed in olive oil. I know tuna isn't exactly what most people crave before bed. But if you're over 60 and serious about preserving your strength, this humble pantry item may be one of the most powerful tools in your nighttime routine. Let's break down why. Tuna is one of the leanest, most protein-dense foods available. Just a few forkfuls deliver a complete, high-quality protein source, loaded with leucine, the amino acid that flips the switch for muscle growth. But here's where it gets really interesting. When tuna is packed in olive oil instead of water, it becomes a 2-in-1 recovery weapon. Why? Because the healthy monounsaturated fats from olive oil slow digestion, allowing those amino acids to remain in your bloodstream longer, nourishing your muscles steadily through the night. A 2020 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition tested this exact combination, protein plus healthy fats before sleep. And the results? Older adults who consumed protein-rich, omega-3 loaded foods like tuna before bed saw a 34% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, compared to those who ate low-fat meals or nothing at all. But that wasn't all. The tuna with olive oil group also reported less morning soreness, better absorption of vitamin D, and lower markers of inflammation. In short, they slept deeper, healed faster, and woke up stronger. So how do you put this into practice? It's simple. Choose tuna packed in olive oil, not water. Scoop out about half a can, and enjoy it 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Pair it with a few cucumber slices or a couple of whole grain crackers if you want some texture. Add a squeeze of lemon or a pinch of sea salt for flavor, but skip the mayo and creamy sauces. They're harder to digest and can interfere with your sleep quality. Here's a little-known fact. Tuna is one of the richest natural sources of leucine in the entire food world. And remember, as we age, we need more leucine to trigger the same muscle-building effect we once had in our younger years. Getting enough leucine at night is key to fighting sarcopenia, the age-related loss of muscle mass that can quietly steal your strength and mobility. That's why this isn't just a snack, it's a strategy. To recap, tuna gives you clean, concentrated protein. Olive oil slows digestion and helps your body absorb nutrients more efficiently. Together, they form a nighttime duo that keeps your muscles fed, helps your body repair, and sets you up to wake feeling more mobile, more energetic, and more in control. And next? We move to a creamy, slightly tangy favorite, one that's not only delicious and soothing, but also supports digestion and muscle recovery. Let's talk about Greek yogurt. Next up at number 5. A creamy, comforting snack that's easy on the stomach but powerful beneath the surface. Greek yogurt. This isn't just dessert in disguise, it's one of the most complete and well-balanced foods you can eat before bedtime. And for those over 60 looking to maintain or rebuild muscle, Greek yogurt checks all the right boxes. High in casein protein, slow digesting and muscle protective. Rich in probiotics, for better digestion and nutrient absorption. Loaded with calcium, essential for strong bones and proper muscle contractions. All of that in one small bowl, a triple benefit for muscles, gut, and strength. But here's what sets Greek yogurt apart from the ordinary kind. It's triple strained. That means it has more protein, less sugar, and a thicker, more satisfying texture that keeps you feeling full longer. A clinical study published in Frontiers in Nutrition had older adults consume a Greek yogurt-based high-protein snack before bed for 6 weeks. The results? A 26% increase in overnight muscle protein synthesis, improved mitochondrial activity in muscle cells, and higher energy levels the next day. Yes, Greek yogurt actually helped them wake up stronger, more energized, and better recovered. This is especially important for older adults who often feel stiff, weak, or fatigued after a full night's sleep. So how do you make the most of it? Keep it simple. Have about half a cup of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Avoid flavored varieties, they're often packed with added sugars that can disrupt sleep and recovery. Want more flavor? Sprinkle a little cinnamon, add a few fresh strawberry slices, or stir in a drop of vanilla extract. For extra benefits, mix in a teaspoon of chia seeds, adding fiber, plant-based omega-3s, and digestive support. Greek yogurt is also a fantastic source of calcium, which doesn't just support bones, it helps regulate muscle contractions and nerve signals, reducing nighttime cramps and promoting deeper, more restful sleep. And don't forget those live probiotics. A healthy gut microbiome has been linked to better muscle metabolism, lower inflammation, and more efficient nutrient absorption, all key to aging well and recovering overnight. So in truth, Greek yogurt isn't just a muscle food. It's a whole-body wellness ally, gentle, nourishing, and deeply restorative. To recap, rich in casein protein, packed with gut-boosting probiotics, easy to digest and even easier to enjoy. For older adults focused on recovery, strength, digestion, and energy, Greek yogurt may be the most underestimated nighttime companion in your kitchen. At number 4, we move from a solid snack to a warm, golden elixir. Golden milk, a timeless bedtime drink made with warm milk and turmeric. It's soothing. It's comforting. But more importantly, it's scientifically powerful for those over 60. This simple blend does more than help you fall asleep. It helps protect your muscles, ease inflammation, and support restorative sleep all at the same time. Let's break it down. Milk itself is a natural source of casein protein, like Greek yogurt and cottage cheese. But it also contains calcium, crucial for both muscles and bones. Tryptophan, the calming amino acid that supports sleep. Vitamin D, essential for muscle function and immune health. Drinking warm milk before bed has long been used as a natural relaxation tool. But for older adults, it offers something more. It gives your body the fuel it needs to repair and rebuild muscle while you rest. Now let's talk about the golden ingredient. Turmeric. Turmeric contains curcumin, one of nature's most potent anti-inflammatory compounds. And that matters, because inflammation is one of the major culprits behind muscle loss and joint pain as we age. When you combine curcumin with the protein in milk, you create a nighttime formula that helps your body rebuild, recover, and relax. In fact, a 2022 study in nutritional neuroscience found that older adults who drank a protein-rich bedtime beverage experienced a 32% increase in muscle protein synthesis overnight. But when curcumin was added, they also reported less joint stiffness, reduced muscle soreness, and lower inflammation markers in the morning. This isn't just a home remedy, it's a science-backed ritual that works in harmony with your body's natural recovery systems. Here's how to make your own golden milk. Warm 1 cup of milk, don't boil it, just heat gently. Use organic or A2 milk if you're sensitive to regular dairy. Stir in 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. Add a pinch of black pepper, it boosts curcumin absorption. Optional, a drop of raw honey for light sweetness. Stir well and sip slowly, about 30 minutes before bed. If you're lactose intolerant, don't worry, you can use plant-based milk like almond or oat. Just make sure it's calcium fortified and includes added protein, ideally from soy or pea protein. While these alternatives don't contain as much casein, when combined with turmeric, they still deliver powerful anti-inflammatory and muscle-repairing benefits. This drink is more than the sum of its parts. Milk provides slow-releasing amino acids. Turmeric reduces inflammation and joint pain. Warmth soothes your nervous system and eases you into deep, restorative sleep. Remember, muscles don't grow during exercise. They grow during rest, when you recover, repair, and give your body the right building blocks. And this drink delivers exactly that, naturally. So if you're looking for a calming nighttime ritual that soothes your mind, nourishes your muscles, and helps you wake up feeling better than when you went to bed, a warm cup of golden milk might be the answer your body's been waiting for. Next on our list is small in volume, but mighty in effect. Smooth, nutty, and deeply nourishing, it comes packed with healthy fats, calming minerals, and muscle-supporting power, all in a single spoonful. Almond butter. At first glance, it might seem like nothing more than a tasty spread. But don't be fooled, this creamy delight is a nutrient powerhouse, working behind the scenes to protect your muscles, improve your sleep, and reduce nighttime muscle breakdown. Let's start with what makes it so unique. Almond butter is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats, the kind that slow digestion and provide steady, lasting energy through the night. It also delivers plant-based protein to feed your muscles, magnesium to relax them, and vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that helps repair damaged tissues. This trio makes almond butter a perfect recovery snack for your overnight fast. Unlike sugary snacks that spike and crash your blood sugar, almond butter keeps things stable, feeding your body gently over time. And when you're asleep, that slow, sustained fuel is exactly what your muscles need. A 2020 study published in Nutrients tracked older adults who added a small amount of almond fat into their nightly routine. The result? They retained 17% more nitrogen overnight, a key marker of muscle preservation, and showed significantly reduced cortisol levels. Why is that important? Because cortisol is the stress hormone that breaks down muscle during sleep. Almond butter not only feeds your muscles, it helps protect them from stress. Here's how to do it right. Take 1 tablespoon of natural almond butter about 30 minutes before bed. Eat it straight off the spoon, or if you prefer texture, spread it over a slice of whole grain toast, a few apple slices, or some oat crackers. Make sure you choose natural almond butter, the kind where the oil separates and needs to be stirred. Avoid versions with added sugar or hydrogenated oils, they undo the benefits. And here's something many people don't know. Almond butter is loaded with magnesium, a mineral that not only relaxes muscles but also soothes the nervous system, easing restlessness and supporting deep, uninterrupted sleep. If you tend to wake up in the middle of the night or struggle to fall into a restful slumber, magnesium might be your missing link. On top of that, the healthy fats help stabilize blood sugar and prevent the kind of energy crashes that can jolt you awake at 2 a.m. It's also ideal for those who don't have much appetite at night. If a full snack feels like too much, a single spoonful of almond butter delivers satisfying, concentrated nutrition with minimal effort. To sum it up: slow-digesting fats and plant-based protein. Magnesium for better sleep and muscle relaxation. Anti-catabolic effects that help reduce stress-related muscle loss. Almond butter doesn't shout. It works quietly, consistently, a silent ally in the fight against age-related muscle loss. At number 2, we move from something rich and nutty, to something cool, tangy, and surprisingly powerful. Tart cherry juice. This isn't just a trendy health drink. It's a clinically proven recovery aid, especially for older adults facing muscle soreness, inflammation, or poor sleep. Yes, it tastes good. But that's just the beginning. Tart cherries contain compounds called anthocyanins, plant pigments with potent antioxidant and anti-inflammatory effects. They're also a natural source of melatonin, the hormone your brain produces to help you fall asleep. Why does that matter? Less inflammation means less muscle breakdown. More melatonin means deeper, more restorative sleep. And better sleep means stronger recovery and more muscle retained. Put simply, tart cherry juice creates what researchers call a perfect storm of recovery in the best possible way. A 2019 study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition observed adults over 50 who drank tart cherry juice before bed. After just a few weeks, they reported 33% less muscle soreness in the morning, 15% better sleep quality, and elevated melatonin and antioxidant levels in the bloodstream. Researchers credited these effects to the juice's ability to reduce oxidative stress, one of the main drivers of muscle degradation and slow recovery in aging bodies. So how do you use it? Drink 4 to 6 ounces, about 120 to 180 milliliters, of unsweetened tart cherry juice about 30 to 45 minutes before bed. Check the label for tart cherry and unsweetened, not sweet cherry or sugary blends. The taste may be sharp, that's how you know it's real. If the flavor is too intense, you can dilute it with a bit of water or add a squeeze of lemon to brighten it up. You don't need a lot, just a small glass is enough to unlock all the benefits. Tart cherry juice doesn't just support muscle. It's also shown to support joint health, which matters greatly for older adults who've lost muscle around painful joints. By reducing inflammation, it helps ease pressure on knees, hips, and shoulders, supporting mobility and comfort while you rest. And here's the final bonus. Better sleep equals more natural growth hormone, which is only produced in deep sleep. That's when true repair and regeneration happen. So if you're tossing and turning at night, waking up achy, or struggling with recovery, this might be the simplest natural fix you haven't tried yet. No stimulants. No dependency. Just a quiet powerhouse of recovery. To recap: rich in antioxidants, melatonin, and anti-inflammatory compounds. Helps reduce soreness, improve sleep, and protect your joints. Supports natural overnight muscle recovery in a way few foods can. Tart cherry juice is a silent giant in the world of nighttime nutrition. And it might be just what your body has been craving, without you even knowing it. At the top of the list is a drink so unassuming, most people walk right past it. But for those who want to age with strength, not just grace, this simple blend might be the most powerful habit you can form after dark. It's not exotic. It's not trendy. But it works. Whey protein. Now, maybe you've seen the big tubs at the gym and thought, that's for the muscle guys. Not anymore. Modern research says otherwise, and in fact, for adults over 60, a modest whey protein shake before bed may be one of the most effective strategies for preserving muscle, boosting balance, and waking up stronger. Why? Because as we grow older, the body begins to struggle with protein efficiency. Even if you eat enough during the day, your muscles may still not receive the signal to grow or repair, especially during the long, quiet hours of sleep. But that's where whey comes in. Whey protein is rich in leucine, a powerful amino acid that acts like a green light for your muscles. Without it, your body may not know it's time to build. With it, your system kicks into repair mode and stays there for hours. A clinical study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that older adults who consumed 40 grams of whey protein before sleep experienced 22% more muscle-building activity overnight. Fewer signs of muscle breakdown. Noticeable gains in walking speed, balance, and strength even without workouts. Yes, no weightlifting required. Though of course, combining it with light exercise only supercharges the results. How to do it right. Mix 1 scoop of high-quality whey isolate with water or unsweetened almond milk. Drink 30 to 60 minutes before bed. Want to make it tastier? Add half a banana, a spoon of almond butter, or a dash of vanilla or cinnamon. Just avoid added sugars, store-bought mass gainers, or anything overly heavy. Your goal is clean fuel, not a dessert. If dairy is an issue, go for whey isolate or hydrolyzed whey. Both are easier to digest and just as effective. And unlike a full evening meal, a shake is gentle, fast to make, and surprisingly easy to turn into a nightly habit even if you're not hungry. But here's the deeper truth. This isn't just about drinking a shake. It's about sending your body a message. I'm not done growing. I still care about my strength. I still want to move through life with power. So why is this number 1? Because whey protein delivers fast, effective muscle support. A direct trigger for overnight muscle synthesis. Convenience for older adults who need simplicity. And proven results even without exercise. Whey doesn't just slow muscle loss. It tells your body, you still have more strength to build. And for anyone who's ever looked in the mirror and wondered if vitality fades with age, this shake says otherwise. It doesn't make you younger. It makes you stronger in the hours when strength is often lost the most. So when the world quiets down and your head hits the pillow, let your body get to work. Because the night isn't just for sleeping. It's for rebuilding. As the world slows down and the evening grows still, your body enters one of its most critical phases, recovery. And what you give your body in those final moments before bed can shape how strong you feel when the sun rises again. So let's revisit the 8 quiet champions we've uncovered tonight, foods that don't just fill you up, but restore you. A warm whey protein shake, rich in building blocks for growth. A glass of tart cherry juice, tangy and powerful against pain and sleeplessness. A spoon of almond butter, soft, nutty, and calming to the nervous system. A cup of golden milk, glowing with turmeric's ancient wisdom. A scoop of Greek yogurt, thick with probiotics and slow-digesting protein. A serving of tuna in olive oil, lean and fortified with healthy fats. A simple boiled egg, small but mighty with muscle-repairing leucine. And the classic cottage cheese, gentle and slow-burning through the night. These aren't trends. They're tools. Not for looking younger, but for feeling stronger. For moving better. Sleeping deeper. Aging on your terms. So here's a quiet invitation. Before you turn in tonight, pick just one of these healing foods. Not because it's a quick fix, but because it's a kind gesture to your future self. Eat with intention. Sleep with purpose. And when the morning comes, notice. How do you feel? More rested? Less sore? Maybe just steadier on your feet? If so, then that single bite, that simple shake, did more than feed you. It changed your tomorrow. If this message spoke to you, tap subscribe to join us here at Holistic Health. Share your thoughts in the comments, we read every one. And most of all, send this to someone who needs strength more than advice. Because strength isn't about lifting weights. It's about lifting your life one small, intentional moment at a time. And tonight? That moment could begin with a spoon, a glass, or a choice. Because no matter your age, your body is still listening. Still healing. Still willing if you give it the chance.